This is WTFS Not Butter, casting the games between Team Intername here and Team Star Battlers. As I actually start the replay now, this is a Protoss vs. Protoss team, 5v5s at team tournaments. First game is Fertile River. And as we wait to see what happens. I can already tell you our team comp was Probe, Dark Zealot, Stalker, Dark Templar, and Dark Archon. And as theirs was sort of similar but not quite. They also had a Dark Archon, well, I think that's where the similarities end. They had a Dark Archon, Preserver, Phoenix, Reaver, which was crittering, interestingly, and a unit, it's a name that I cannot remember. Immortal, that's what it was, played by Gur. And alright, as we're moving on into the start of the laning phase, I guess you could call it, as everyone is just me-gearing their way out as we're having 4 go top, which is a very interesting idea. Seeing how 2 of them aren't even the critter. Alright, as we've got the Dark Archons going top, the Preserver against the DT, which probably isn't going to be a good matchup for the DT considering the stuns and the random attacks and it's squishy. Immortal versus Stalker, and Dark Zealot versus Phoenix. And the Reaver is crittering, which is interesting to how it turns out because it kind of can't move. And that is very interesting. Did not know about that. Alright, so moving on to standard laning phase, everyone's just crittering at this point. One interesting thing I'd like to point out is the builder and lack of builder. Over here, a builder can be very powerful with the crittering and base defense. But also the 2 Archons over here can also easily wreck that, which we'll get more into that later. And as it's just standard laning, no one's really done anything yet. No one's level 1. Although the Reaver will fall slightly behind, as probably will I. Yeah, people... Glad somewhat getting pushed. Not sure why. It's Dark Archon versus Dark Archon. Oh, that would be why. And yeah, just poking and prodding going on when possible. Range obviously getting the general thing better than melee for this early on. Static actually pushing some, which is weird. Alright, as everyone hits level 1, we start to see some more fun. Ooh, mind control. That's going to be interesting. As long as Dark Archon taking also mind control first. Hasn't used it yet though. Probe taking Pylon, Reaver taking extra damage, which I would have taken Splash personally to, well, if his strategy is not to pull them all at one time, that would kind of mess it up. But Preserver's taking Frostbolt level 1. I guess just to harass the DT, which is getting Void Prism first. More stun swap oriented build, I'm presuming. And then the range first on Stalker, which is very good to help negate the Immortal's annoying ass harass. Getting Wrath of the Ancients first to harass, guess what, even more. Phoenix taking Void Spears first, which is interesting. And Static already getting it down to its 1 HP with his Soul Drain. Level 2 getting Blink can easily kill it if it comes out now. Larger and larger mind control army building up. Yeah, there's nothing much is going on. Stalker hero using Shadow Wave to push the help push the creeps back. Reaver still doing his little thing. He actually did get Super Scarab now. Probe now hitting level 2, setting up cannons, which can bring in like, a lot of money really fast. As DT and Preserver just kind of, yeah, not really doing much. Mind control army continuing to build up. As Galad's taking Nightmare instead, and he is going. Oh, is he also going Nightmare? Yes, he is. He's also out of energy. And yeah, as things continue going on, DT's moving down a little bit. Nope, just healing up in the river. Not much interesting going on at this point. I don't think anyone's died. Nope. And yeah, just going on standard leveling up, not dying. At least trying to not to die. And yeah, Reaver crittering, which found this very interesting. I didn't realize that'd be possible until I saw the fact that you could pull the critters on one at a time. Swap and stun going on by the DT against the Preserver, getting 2 hits off, which deal almost all of its shields, but still looking better for the Preserver with its more potent harass. As the Mind Control army continues to build up, interesting use of the energy crystal items, which you don't see used very often, if at all. Also being used by the Immortal and sequentially the rest of the team. I'm not even sure if the Immortal's gone back yet, though. As Stalker's getting a lot of harass on the Immortal. Phoenix is quite low in HP, decent on shields. Soul Drain does a lot of damage. Cannot kill, but Blink can solve that.